Ex-Irish ref boss, warning to World Rugby over growing culture of abuse, as officials told to ditch absurd faux friendship habit. Former Test referee Owen Doyle insists that more top-level referees will depart rugby if the game does not come down harder on the abuse players are giving to the officials. Earlier in the week, Bundy Aki was banned for 4 matches after disrespecting the match officials in the aftermath of Connacht's URC defeat to Leinster. It follows on from provincial and international teammate Mac Hansen, who was suspended for an outburst in a press conference just a year earlier. To continue the Ireland theme, Johnny Sexton was also punished for approaching and then launching a tirade at Jocko Paper, despite not even on playing in the 2023 Investec Champions Cup final against La Rochelle. Not just an Ireland problem. It is not just the number of bans that have increased for verbally attacking the referee, but also the backchat, with players constantly looking to push the boundaries. Doyle has therefore demanded change, and the ex-ref boss has offered a couple of simple suggestions which could help that. The time has now surely come to insist that the referee will only deal and communicate with the captain, unless, of course, the official himself wishes to talk to another player, he wrote in his Irish Times column. It is also time to drop the absurd faux friendship habit of calling players by their first name. Captain or skipper would do nicely, with other players referenced by their number. Utilizing first names blurs the line of respectful authority, which is an essential element for all match officials. However, and this is perhaps the most important point, the way to call a halt to this unacceptable behavior does not, cannot, and must not rest solely in the hands of the referees and post-match tribunals. There is a key role for the coaches, captains and players themselves in altering what is a growing, unacceptable culture of verbal abuse towards match officials. Doyle's warning to everyone. After Hansen's outburst in December 2024, the referee at the center of the anger, Chris Busby, decided to retire from refereeing and later claimed there was a lack of genuine support from the IRFU. And in the wake of the Aki ban, which has put talented young referee Eogan Cross in the spotlight, Doyle has issued a warning to World Rugby and other governing bodies. All participants need to get on board and understand the part they must play. If they don't, it will all leak down into amateur and schools rugby. It is the old story about setting the right example. What is happening now is simply showing us all the worst side of professionalism, he added. World Rugby, individual unions, provinces, and the clubs are all needed to address this question. It's not invisible, it's happening right in front of us, and with a very worrying consistency too. Match officials are an integral part of the game. Good ones are like gold dust. Treating them with contempt will only ensure that intelligent, knowledgeable people will have no interest in the role. Failure to sort out this vital issue would see a totally different caliber of person taking up the job. Then, there'd really be something to shout about.